So this is the last lesson, the last meeting that we have in light designing. You already have an exercise, and I want to discuss it with you. Probably you will have some problems to go forward, and I want to be with you and support you. And if I can help you in any kind of help, I will do it to the end of this lesson. Um, what I want to do in this last lesson, it is that I will give you, as I made for states designing, I will give you and I will send it to you a glossary of light designer, of what the light designer must have, probably in order to help him with many terms that we use in light designing. This is also a repetition for the people, especially for all of you, of course, but especially for the participants that we didn't have them from the beginning of the meetings. With this opportunity, I will have the opportunity to repeat again to remember again what we said from since April. I think that we start this workshop. So give me uh, just a minute in order to find the. Okay, Ioana, βοήθησε can you see the big one?
Ναι, άμα το κάνετε και... Ναι,
Αλλάζει.
Ναι.
Okay. Well, I try to find and to remember also the most important elements and terms that we use in this 10 meetings, and which are the most common that you will use probably to your career as a light designer. We know what is light designer. What is the lighting plot? It is one of the last lesson that we mention about the lighting plot. And as you can see to the image, this is this plan, a detailed plan or map that shows the location type, the color of all lighting instrument used in a production. Well, this is a tool that you will have it when you will make a light designing on a stage. Of course, in every particular stage that you will be, you will have another lighting plot. Also, because of every particular theater will give you equipments that they have in order to finalize your light designing. What is cue? You know what is cue? Is a specific action or series of actions that lighting follows during a performance, often triggered by a dialogue or a particular event on the stage or a movement of an actor on the stage that you will have as a signal that you have to change the light to go to the other group, to the next group, or to make probably anything, a different action in order to allow the performance to go forward. What is watt? Well, watt is a unit of power used to measure the energy consumption of lighting fixtures. Yes, watt is belongs to the lights. We have 500 watts projectors, or we have 1000 watts projector, which is more strong than the 500, and so on. And what is ampere? Ampere is a unit of electrical current, often abbreviated as amp. Well, ampere is the current of the electric electrons that will go through the cable to the projector. And the volt, what is the volt? This is the three most significant terms of the electricity: volt, ampere, and watt. Volt is a unit of electrical potential or electromotive force, symbolized by V, okay, essential for understanding the power requirement of the lighting fixture. More or less, volt is the strength that a circuit attractive the electrons from the generator somehow. So we have a flow of ampere in order to go to the projector or to any other equipment, and to have the results that we want. Voltage rating is something similar. You will read it. And standard voltage. Well, the standard voltage, as I know, to all the countries of all the world, it is two, the most common, 220, 230 volts, or 110 volts, which belongs to United States and England. Well, the 110, it is probably better because it's more safety. I mean that when an individual will touch something with 110 volt, it's not so bad, and it's not the damage will not be so big. Will probably will terrify you, but will not kill you. The 230 that we have to all over Europe, yes, all over Europe, if I remember well, except of England, it is more dangerous, especially if we touch from one hand the 220 volt, and from the other hand we touch the ground, then probably this current, these volts, will kill you, because the current of the electrons comes from the one hand and turns in through your heart and go to the ground. Well, the electrons wants to go from the generator to the ground. This is the attractive things from the electron. We take advantage from this attractiveness, and we make energy about that. So what I mean that we put through the generator and the ground, for example, a bulb, a projector, another machine in our kitchen, in our house, in our factory, whatever, and we make this equipment to work. A lamp to turn on, for example, because the electrons go from the generator through the lamp, wants to go to the ground. So that's why this is very crucial. And that's why if we touch the 230 from one hand and the ground from the other, all these electrons, 220, go through our heart and they will kill us. Otherwise, we just have a shock on our body. Anyway, that's all. Let's go to another. What is the magic seat? A simplified diagram created by a lighting designer to help them quickly reference the layout and function of the lighting instruments. So, apart of the lighting plot, when we have and we know the position of the projectors, we have also the function of the projectors. So we have here the 22, for example, when we have two projectors in orange color. And as we can see about the triangle there, we have also the direction of the lighting. So in 12 here, when I have my cursor, Ιωάννα το βλέπετε αυτό?
Ναι, το βλέπουμε.
Okay, when we have here in 12, we have something like a little bit white, and the direction is from the projector to this side or to the other and everything. So if a light designer have these two plots, these two schedules in his hand, can make and say to the electrician what to turn on or to turn off in order to have the result on the stage, the result she wants. Now the lighting instruments, all of them we mentioned to the previous meetings. So I insist to the new participants from Uganda and Rwanda to take care about what we will say now, because they probably see all this to the recordings if they followed it, but now we will repeat it again. So the Fresnel type of spotlight is with a soft edge beam, often used for general lighting and area lightings. It is an analog, it is an old-fashioned projector, very useful till today, that the LEDs projector is very common, and we start step by step to put it and to establish it in our theaters. So the Fresnel make a soft edge beam, often used for general lightings and area lightings. The soft edge beam became from this special lens that they have in front. You can see all this. The surface is not flat. It has a special seam there. So this surface achieve the soft edge beam. Ellipsoidal reflector spotlight, also known as a LECO or as profile, or whatever you say. It is this what you can see to the image. It is with lamps, innocent incandescent lamps, with these cutters around, when you can make it, you can make the beam to be to the shape that you want on the stage. And we have many profile theater fixtures, like you can see down here. LECO lights, as we say, provide sharp, focused beams, ideal for highlighting actors and, of course, set pieces. They offer precise control over shape, edge, and texture through shutters. Shutter is this thing that you can see up and down, left and right, in order to make the shape that you want on the stage. They offer precise control over shape edges, as I told you, and texture through shutters and gobo patterns, essential for creating dramatic lighting effect. These fixtures enhance visual storytelling on a stage. Gobo, we will explain in a while what is gobo, but it is a circled thing that we will put it in a specific frame, and we put it here in order to have other shapes on the stage, like a tree, like whatever. We will see in a while. Well, the parkans is the projector like this. Everything is a type of lighting instrument that provides a powerful, very powerful, even light, often used for creating washes of color. It is a very simple projector, everything made by the bulb. That's why we have different bulbs, par 64, par 56, and so on. These bulbs make the beam of the light wider or narrow. And we don't have all the mechanism that we have in a profile in LECO ellipsoidal projectors, or even to the Fresnel. And the very new one, the contemporary, is the LED fixtures, modern lighting instruments that use light emit diodes, offering energy, efficiency, color, versatility, and long lifespan. It is LED. Anyway, what we know about LEDs in our houses, it more or less it is happen also here. All these small things that you can see here, all this small spot, it's a LED lamp. It's a LED instrument. It's a LED equipment. So all this make the result that we want on the stage. It's a wash light. It's not a spot, but it has the ability to make many colors, and some of them we will see in a while make also movement. Another thing that the LEDs has, it is that the temperature that they make is not high like parkans. Parkans is very hot. After 3 minutes that you work with it, you cannot touch them. The follow spot. The follow spot is something like this. It has cutter, it has gobos, it has everything, but it is on a tripod because the useless of this, it is to follow something. What? To follow what? Well, an actor, of course. When we have, it is a spot, so it can send the beam only to what we want, to an actor, and not to all the other environment, or not to other stage designing. So we can have a dark everywhere except of the actor that the follow spot follows. And the moving head light, it is a LED light, very complicated, because it make many things. It can change the colors. It can goes up and down and moves the up and down, or it can moves left to right in 36 degrees. So that's why we have all this. And it is complicated also, not because of the mechanism that it has inside, but also because they need to have too many faders in the console that we use in the electrical booth. I mean that everything that it can work on this projector. It wants one fader. So count with me. If we have 5 colors, means RGB, red, green, magenta, amber, and white, we want 5 faders, plus one to go around, 6, another one to go up and down, and some more because it has some gobos. So to our console, it will occupy something about 10 faders. Anyway, let's go forward. Intelligent light used for dynamic complex lighting effect. It is robotics. It is also intelligent light is the moving head. But it is many others that it can do many other things except of this. Especially they have gobos. And the practical, when we say practical in the theater, it's not the lighting that we put on the stage, above the stage of the theater, in order to make all this work that we describe. It is something that belongs to the set design. For example, a lamp on a table, or a lamp, as you can see in the image, in a street, or something that other things that we have. For example, if we have a hanging lamp from the ceiling in the set design, this is practical. We name it, we title them practical. Let's go to the instrument belongs to the lighting control. And first of them, it is the dimmers. It is something, a device used to control the intensity of the lighting instrument. So what I mean? I mean that every projector goes to a dimmer. I'm speaking about the analog, not the LEDs projector. I'm speaking about the incandescent lamps, the projector like Fresnel, like PCs, like ellipsoidal and profile projectors. All this with a cable go to a dimmer like this, and the dimmer can make the light beam to be 100% very strong, or to be 10% very, very low. How can you do that? With the lighting console. The lighting console is like this. So we have a connection between a console with a DMX cable, DMX protocol. I will explain to you what is DMX in a minute. And going a cable from here to here, and from here to the profile or Fresnel or everything. So with a fader like this, you can see here, we can give to the light projectors 10% of the lighting beam, or 100% of the lighting beam, whatever we want, whatever we want to give to the atmosphere and to the mood of the stage action of the play, of the performance. So this is the lighting control. The lighting control controls the cues and the intensities during the performance. The old-fashioned consoles make all these things manually with our hands. We make all these controllers and faders and put them where we want, to 10% or to 100%. Now we can make, there are consoles that it is very high technology, and we can make group, and they can make too many other things if we want to the performance. The DMX is a protocol working with the LEDs, especially with the LEDs, a standard for digital communication network that are used to control stage lighting and effect. Well, to the previous meetings, we mentioned about the cables that the DMX use in order to send the signal, a simple signal from the console to the light projector, in order to give blue, orange, white, whatever we want from the LED. But also the DMX is a protocol that we use it to the old-fashioned projectors with incandescent lamps. On the contrary, a part of the DMX protocol, we have just the simple cable as we have it in our houses in order to connect the equipment from the plug, from the 220 volt plug. Now the gobo. What is gobo? Gobo is exactly what you can see to the image. This circled thing made by aluminum. Yes, it is aluminum, I think, which make when we put it in a frame and put it especially in the in here. Here to the profile projectors, we can have on the stage this result, this tree, to have it on the surface of the stage. Probably we want something else. For example, a window. Yes, we can do that. Or we can have the material that we have on a ship. Yes, we can have it if we want to give this mood on the stage. Well, iris is another adjustable diaphragm used to control the size of the beam of the light. Also, we can put it in the profile ellipsoidal projectors in another receiver in a hole that it has to the upper side of the projector, and with this thing we can open this diaphragm and make the beam more wide, or we can close it and make the beam very thin. Well, the lens is this kind of a material in the projector, which is in front, and give the result that we want. If we have a Fresnel, it is thus a piece of glass. This is a Fresnel lens. You can see the shape of the lens, and we have to make it more spot or more wide the light that we send on the stage. Reflector. What is a reflector? Well, we analyze what is it what when we speak about the PCs. Well, it is a surface that reflects light used to direct or diffuse light beams. Yes. Well, we have, as you can see to the image, we can see here the bulb, and the bulb sent the light straight to the lens here, and after the lens to on the stage. But we have many of the beams of the lamp to go behind, so we don't want to lose these beams, this amount of light. That's why we put a reflector here in order to send back again where do we want on the lens and to the stage what from the light that it is going behind. The Zell, yes, it is colored piece of material placed in front of lighting instruments to change the color of light in it emits. It concerns the old-fashioned lights like profiles or the spotlight here, the follow spot, or the parkans. You can see here there is a frame. In this frame, we put the Zell, blue, orange, whatever color we want. There are many. So, and we will give to the light this color that we want, blue color, red color, green color, whatever. And also here there is a frame that we can put a Zell. Also here you can see this in front. It is for frames with Zells to give another color. And here you can see the frame here. This frame is for Zells. So we can put and make what color we want. Mostly it is blue when we want something like a night, or orange if we want something like afternoon on the stage, if the action of the stage happens in afternoon or at night, and many other. So shutter or barn doors. This shutter also goes to this frame I have shown you here, to this frame, in order to make with the Zell, together with the Zell, in order to make the beam to be more narrow or more wide. And dichroic filter, it is filters that put in front of the lens or sometimes behind the lens in the projector with many colors also, but made not from a special plastic like the Zells. Special plastic, I say, because it must be very strong not to burn from the temperature of the projector. But this because it is made by glass, it's very strong, and there is no need to burn from the temperature, not affected from the temperature of the projector. Now, some lighting effects. So here it is a lens wash projector. You can see we show before this one, which is more simple. Just it has colors, different colors, 5 different colors, and but it cannot move. But the wash can move. This one can move like the moving head. It is a moving head more or less, but it's not, the moving head can make the beam more narrow or wide, whatever we want. It is a very strong beam, but this is more wide. It's more for the environment. It's for a bigger surface of a stage to cover. But it can turn left or right, up and down, and to change colors and many other things. The spots. The spots are a very simple projector that give focused beam of light that illuminates a specific area of the actor. It can make a very narrow beam and put all the other environment in the dark. The backlight. The backlight means where we will put the projector. It's a lighting that comes from behind the actors, often used to create a sense of depth and separation from the background, okay, but also it makes an emotion. It gives this darkness of the face of the actor, as you can see in the image, and gives a mystery, creates some magical mood to the action, to the performance that we have that time. Footlights. The footlights is the lights, old-fashioned or new one, that we put it in front of the edge of the stage floor and down, absolutely down on the floor. It illuminates the actor from below and not above the stage. And the uplighting, it's a lighting from below, absolutely vertical, from above the stage straight to the actor, and creates a dramatic or airy effects. We can say in the everyday language of the light designing, we say the hat, like a hat, because it is a light, absolutely like a hat on my head. The downlighting. Downlighting is a combination of lightings from directly above, used for highlighting and creating a natural look, but it is vertical. Cross-lighting, it is similar with side light from the sides to reduce shadows and creates a more three-dimensional look. And the side light is light coming from the side of the subject or of the person, of the actor, used to highlight the shape and the textures, because it makes some shadows on the face. We, to the everyday language, we name them contrast, because it is contra light from here and there. And the top lighting from directly above the subject. It is more wide light, like the uplighting I mentioned before. So a beam angle is the angle at which lighting spreads from the lighting fixtures. Well, it is something like a plot. Most of the time includes to the other plot that I explained before. And we have the angle that we have put the projectors up above the stage. Now, techniques and concepts. We mentioned before about the lights, and we name it as a key light, which is the main source of light in the scene, used to highlight the primary subject. And the fill light, a softer light from the other side, to use the feel of the shadows created by the key light, creating a more balanced lighting effect. Okay, this is more or less used in photography and to the cinema. We can combine and we can control the balance between the key light that fall on a face of an actor or a model from this side, and it is very strong, and make very strong shadows from the other side of the face, and we pull the fill light here with softer light in order to erase this shadow if we wanted. Of course, another thing is the backlight, a light behind the subject or the actor, which helping to separate them from the background and adding depth. I'm referring again about the photography and the video because then there we have a green screen, for example, or another white thing, and in the photography or video, if we don't have the backlight, then the result will be like a sticker. The face and the shape of the actor or the model will be a sticker and stacks on the background. That's why we put the backlight in order to separate them from the background. The floodlight, it is another light that it gives absolutely flood, a broad beamed, high density artificial lights. We use them many times just to light the stage when we have rehearsal, not to turn on all the projectors of the theater. We put 1, 2, 3 from floodlight in order to make the rehearsal, in order to make to have light when we have rehearsal with the actors. Lights, the side light, it is lights come from the side. We also we said about that when we speak about the cross lighting or the side light. And the accent light, which is lighting used to emphasize a particular object or area, as you can see in the image. Just a spotlight. With the spotlight, we light a chair where somebody sits there and speak or do something. And the ambient light is a general illumination that sets the overall level of light in the scene. Is the general lighting where everything is under the light, and we can see, the audience can see everything on stage, as you can see in the image. Well, there is something that we didn't mention to previous thing. Well, is the specials, specific lights, constructions that used for very special occasions, like this. You can see we can put it on a small stage or on downstairs of the turnover stage of the turnover stage, and we can see, we can have an effect like this. Well, the Q stack and the fade, what is the fade? Is the gradual increase of decrease in the intensity of the light. We are speaking about the console and the fade and the fader. The fade is when we put little by little the lighting on. That's why we say fade on or fade out. Fade on is when we put 10% and 20%, 30% till the 80% or 100% the lighting from our console. And fade out is when we turn off the lighting step by step and not immediately from 100 to zero. Um, Crossfade is the gradual transition from one lighting cue to another, allowing for smooth changes in the lighting stage. Many consoles, even the simple one, it has one button, one fader, that it is a crossfade. This means that the crossfade make one action, one movement from up to down, and we make two results: to fade out the previous lighting and to fade in the next one. So with one movement of our hand, we have two results: to turn off one and to turn on the other one. Ground row, a row of lights placed on the floor of the stage, provide uplighting, well, there is a mistake here, but I have to erase the house lights, the lights that illuminate. No, it's something like, yes, the house lights. Okay, I will erase this. The house lights is all the other lighting in a theater that does not belong to the stage. It is the lighting in the audience area or outside of them and everything. So another one is the ringing, is the process of installing lighting fixtures and other equipment in the theater. We have seen it, and especially the participants and the friends that follow the stage designing, we also mention the ringings. It is this sticks above the stage that can go up and down with ropes from behind, and we can hang on them projectors, light projectors, or probably scenery. It is in the machinery of the theater, and we have too many things, too many ringing sticks above the stage, and we can put there um, uh, lighting projectors, spotlights, etc. There are ringings especially for the electric circuit, for the spots, for the light equipment, because it wants cable to run to all the sticks, and it's not very easy to construct and deconstruct all this circuit. What do we mean about focus? The process of adjusting a lighting instrument so that it is beam hits the desired area of the stage. We can make and we can get it with the iris that I show you before. Sorry, give me a second. Iris. Well, this is for in order to make the focus of the of the light projector. We can focus on very narrow or very or very wide with iris. This is the focus. When we show and when we say okay, correct the focus, we mean to play with this iris or with the other mechanism of the light projector in order to achieve what exactly we want. Well, the lamp, we know that. The bulbs inside lighting instrument which produces the light. Now I had the opportunity to show you some of them, what we examine, what we describe to, I think, second or the third meeting that we have. And this is the bulb that we put in a Fresnel or in a PC projector. And some terms about the safety and maintenance. Safety cable. Well, a steel cable used to secure lighting instruments to their mounts, preventing them from falling if their primary attachment fails. Um, Especially the old-fashioned cables in the theater, it has three different color and of cables in one. So we have something, a white thing around, isolated, and inside there we have three particular in three different colors. It is red, it is black, and yellow. Probably it is brown and black. Probably it's brown and red. What it means? It means always the yellow is the ground. It must go to the ground of the plug. And the other two, it is the face where the current of the electrons circulate, and we have the result that we want. Well, to turn on a lamp and whatever. Well, we must have safety cables. It means that we have to take care about that, not to be naked, and when we touch it, somebody, when we touch it, it will have an accident about that. No. Circuit protection uses circuit breakers and surge protectors to prevent electrical overloads. It is very crucial. And grounding. Ensure all electrical equipment is properly grounded. Well, every building, I mean, our houses or a theater building, it has a ground when the constructor built it in the very first time. It means that the constructor put a stick of about 1 meter inside the ground of the earth. And this is the ground. It is the this stick, metal stick, of course, which take all the energy, as I explained to you before, of the electron coming from the generator to go to the ground. I told you that the electrons, all this current of electrons, wants to go to the ground. When we have, for example, a thunder, a thunder is an electrical load that wants to go to the ground. So that's why we see all this bright line from the sky to the ground. That's why it is sometimes it is a disaster for a person, for something, when this thunder, this extremely big load of electrons go on a tree, on the sea, whenever, goes into the ground. That's why, and in order to protect ourselves, the constructor put this thick metal fat thing in the ground. So this stick going to the general electric board. And all the equipments that we have in the building, even it is theater, even it is our house, going have two things: the ground and the face. So from the face, the electron have to go to the ground. That's why we protect ourselves. That's why we have to connect this yellow cable that I told you before with the ground in order to go to the ground and not inside us and kill us. Okay. And codes and regulations adhere to local and national safety codes and regulations regarding theater lighting. Okay. Fire extinguisher. Yes, keep fire extinguisher readily accessible near to the lighting control and areas. Sometimes this cable make a small flame. This is dangerous sometimes in order to have a bigger fire in the building, especially if we are very near to cloth, to woods, to inflammable materials. Emergency is the exits, and training is a training staff of emergency procedures and how to handle lighting related emergency. Yes, our collaborators, our assistants, we also we must be trained about the electricity, about the equipment, about whatever we use, because sometimes these things are dangerous. Well, this is the glossary that I will send it to you uh, after an hour when we finish this last meeting we have. So I'm stop sharing. Okay. Oh, we are very few today, huh? Okay, no problem. Whatever, we are not all prepared for light designers. Okay. Now, questions, notes, and comments, please, about what we say here, or whatever you want to ask about the light designing.
I have a question, Mr. Nikos.
Yes, Dejan. Tell me.
Can you again share the presentation? So I will ask you, you mentioned there above lighting, head lighting, and down lighting. They all look the same to me in your presentation. So what's the difference between, as you mentioned there,
The
down
difference is the head lighting, above lighting, or the crossfade, or the cross lighting, or side lights, and everything refers to the position that we as the light designers, we put the light projectors. So we have one light projector, okay, in our hand. If we put it to the side of the stage, we have a side lighting. If we put it downstairs on the floor, straight on the floor, we have a down lighting. And if we put it above us, we will have an up lighting, or it is a normal lighting. It refers the position that we put. It's not a different instrument. It's not a different equipment. It is the same probably. We can put to different position a LED projector, a wash projector, a profile projector, or whatever we want there. And we have different things, down lighting or above lighting or whatever. So we refer to the position that we put the light projector. This is the difference.
Okay.
Am I clear about that?
Yeah, it's just looked to me that on one picture is miswritten the explanation, the one with the down lighting.
The down lighting, yeah, the down lighting, light from
Just
directly above. Yes, used for highlighting and creating a natural look. Well, probably yes. Maybe you are right. Maybe there is a mistake here. I will take care about that. I will take care about that before I will send you the glossary. I have to correct some things that I can see now when I read it. Okay, I will see that. Yeah. Anyway, about the question, a part of the what I was writing to the glossary. This is the differences between down, up, and side projector. It
yes,
refers to
thank you.
position.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
And
Okay.
just
Yes.
once again, in your schematic view of the light plane, the first image you showed us, where there is a triangle also which represents the lights of the color.
Okay. Yes.
Is this the light direction? If we are looking like this, is this the light direction? Like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. When we have how can we say this angle, the
Right
peak.
angle.
Yes, the peak. This is the direction. Anyway, every light designer make whatever it is convenient for him. They can make a triangle, or they put on the plot, make real symbols of the projectors that he wants, and not a triangle. Well, this is a very because there is a term like this, magic seat. What is the magic seat? It is a simplified diagram created by a lighting designer to help them, and so on. If you as a light designer use wait, give me again. If you use this lighting plot, you can see that now, huh? Ioana, το βλέπετε, Λαμπρινή?
Ναι, το
Yes.
βλέπω. Ναι.
Okay. If you put this, you can or yes, if this one, or yeah, okay. If you use this one, it's enough. And if you color this projector, just a moment, please. So if you color this projector, it's very easy to recognize the projector. This is a profile, okay? This is a parkan. This is a LED. So if you color this, you will have the magic seat to the same to the same plot. It's not so crucial.
Is it dangerous to color some of them? Because you said some are very hot.
It is, excuse me, if it is dangerous to color.
Yes, because for example, I remember in one very small alternative theater, we were just putting the paper in front of simple light. So is it dangerous to lose this color light papers in front of some of them, it can bring the fire.
Probably you speak about the Zell.
Yes, yes.
Okay, not the color of the plot. Look, if you put the especially Zell for lighting, so the temperature of the light projector will not burn it, and you have a flame which is dangerous. If you put a Zell very simple that we have to pack a packet probably from everyday life in our houses, this is very dangerous, of course. You cannot put whatever colored material you want or you have in front of the lighting spot, especially in parkans. Parkans, it is very hot. So you have to take care about that. You have to buy from special stores, shops, which have materials like this, whatever you want. It is more thick, more fat, more strong, and is inflammable.
May I ask what kind of shops they sell these things?
Well, I don't know what is happening in Belgrade, but in Athens we have 3 or 4 shops that we went there and buy this material. There are 2 main factories that I know. It is the Roscoe factories. I don't remember from where it is, from England or France. I don't remember. Roscoe and Lee factory companies that produce this material. Zells, especially for light projectors for the theater. And we have shops that we can in Athens we have 3, 4 shops like this. When the light designers of the theater went there and buy projectors, Zells, whatever they want about the theater.
Is it possible that we can get in a mail some links for the possible shops in Athens and in general for some factories, like you said, in mail, like?
Oh,
be
well,
sent to everybody.
you want me to search about this and to send you something from Athens? Yes, I can.
Yes, to have links for us.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
know we can go and visit when we are in Athens, or online. We can shop when we need it in future.
Yes, yes, you can. I can search for you. Yeah, I
Okay,
noted.
thank you.
Okay, let's speak now about the exercise that I gave you. But did you see it? Did you see problems that probably you will have? Can I help you in any kind?
Oh, well, this
Hello.
is very technical now, becomes very technical. So I am just wondering, you mentioned that we should create 5 groups of lights.
Yeah,
So
right.
regarding so far what we learned from you, it seems that I think every group of lights should consist of red, blue, yellow, red, blue, green, amber, and white light. Is that
No.
what
No,
you
no.
meant?
When I say group, now when we make a light designing for a special performance on a special play, like the proposal of Anton Pavlovich Chekhov I gave you, when I say this, I mean that I combine different projectors with in one group. So I gave you special. I gave you the equipment. Okay, I don't remember exactly but I can find it. Just give me a second, please. Oh,
Pardon. Do we need to make it in this email? I'm opening now. So I see it. It's on the picture. Like, do we have to do it over this picture that you send us? The same picture to be? There
just a
is
moment,
pic-
Dragana. Just a moment, Dragana. I want to answer first to Diane. So I give you an Italian stage, 9 meters length and 8 meter deep. Okay, do you remember it, Diane?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it is a normal, not very bigger, not very small theater. It's not a black box. This is you can make this thing on A4 paper, 9 to 8. Okay, and just a moment to share it. Okay, you will make this blue thing here in an A4 paper, and behind it you will make a plot. You will make a canvas. You will make a plot where you will put the your projector. Just a moment. When I say what else? Color cell. Explain the groups. So you make just a moment. 5 different lightings combination group, and the theater will perform after you read by previous meetings. Yes. Okay. Now. You can on this A4 thing, you will make a plot like this. You can το βλέπετε αυτό, Λαμπρινή? Okay. Now this is the plot of the scenery. Just an example, okay? You are not obliged, Diane, I'm speaking to you, and to all the other, of course. You are not obliged to make the same stage design that I show you right now. But we have a bench here, we have a table here, we have 2 chairs here, we have here a fireplace, I put it there, and here we have a big window, and here is the door. So this is the stage designing that we have to light, and we will put the light projectors above it. Okay, and this is the lighting plot. We will put one here, one here, one here, one here, and we want to make now groups means that if we have 10 light projectors, for example, we put one group, for example, again, with 6 projectors to light, to turn on all together. And we will lighting one mood. The mood, for example, that Natalia and the men discuss about whatever their fortune, probably. Okay, one is this. And another group of lighting projectors, it is will give us another mood of the performance. Then we have the men, Lomov, that going out of the stage, and he disappeared from there. Then we have another group, another combination of projectors to light on. And after that, we have, if I remember well, Natalia who crying in front of her father and want the Lomov to come back because he wants it as a husband. Okay, this is another group and combination of lighting. Am I clear what I mean with groups?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I don't mean that one group will be orange and the other will be blue and the other will be red and whatever. You will make the combination to make a mood which is warm or it is cold. I mean cold color or warm color. Remember, we speak about the temperature of the colors in one of the meetings that we had together. That's what I mean. Just a moment. Maybe I have other things that I can exercise light and feel that. It's not this. Yeah. Okay. Yes. What other problem you have with the exercise, with the homework, with the project that I put you?
Hello. Sorry.
Yes, John.
Can I-
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Nicholas. I would, however, I would like to request one thing from you. This is a problem that I'm sharing with some of my Rwandan participants. I was suggesting, if you don't mind, sir, would you give us a text of the exercises in written so that one would read? Number one, do this, this. Number two, exercise two, do this, this on a paper so that we can read and understand very correctly other than verbal. Because when I was talking to some of my Rwandan friends, they have that problem of quick English speech, which is very quick, that they lost some of the questions. So I'm requesting you, sir, if we can have an email sent to us with all the exercises in a written form so that we can read the question and then understand it and then do the work next, and then give us the deadline. Thank you, sir.
Well, the deadline is 10 of July. If you want more time, okay, let's make it 15 of July.
Okay, 15th of July, yes.
If I made if I remember well, you want me to give you the cues. Well, I mean, these five groups, this five combination of light projector, when where on the text to put it, to put them.
No, it's not what I mean. You gave us many exercises. So if we can have them written down, for example, number one, exercise, do this and this and this and this. Exercise number two, this and this and this. Exercise number three, this and this and this. That's what I mean,
John. I gave something about all this duration from April to now. I gave, if I remember well, 3 exercises. Ioanna, τα λέω σωστά?
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I gave 3 exercises, 3 different. Ακριβώς. This is the third one. Well, I don't think that I can give you right now when we reach the end, and when the Rwandan friends like you attend the meeting from the 5th or the 6th meeting after, it's useless, I think, to give you the previous exercise that I give to the others. Well,
Okay. Okay.
yeah, that's why we have to overcome all these steps and go straight to the to the final one. So I will explain again for all of you the exercise. I want you, as we reach to the end, to work and to work like an artist, and to use your sensibility and your imagination to read this small text, short play of Anton Pavlovich Chekhov, which is comedy, and the story, the proposal. And I have sent it to you. Is it correct, John?
Yes, you did. You did. I
You
have it.
and you read it, okay?
Yes, I twice. I read it twice.
Oh, twice. Okay.
Yes.
So you will imagine what is happening on the stage and what light, mood, atmosphere you want to give them. It's not one, because the emotion of the actors, of the play, of the performance, of the audience, we will not to have, we will want to have, is not the same from the beginning to the end. That's why I gave you 5 different light atmosphere moods, if you want. Well, this is the difference of the mood that have in the performance. If you want more, you can put them. So the first one, it is Lomov, the man who came to Natalia's house and want to ask for her hand in order to marry her. Well, and he is not very brave. He is afraid. He is this. He is the other. He don't want to go in. He thinks about that. He wants to marry her, but he is afraid. You know, all this thing that we have when we flirt a girl. So this is one mood, for example. The second mood can be the Tsibukov, the Natalia's father, speaking with him. This is another atmosphere, another sensibility, another mood, another environment, another atmosphere. You will make another lighting group on this, and you will describe it. The third, it will be when Natalia came in the house. For example, okay, this is my option. This is my option of the probably you want something different. Okay, no problem. This is became from your imagination and from your sensibility and what you accept from the play, from the text when you read it. So you will make another combination of light projectors and lighting there and colors and everything. When do you understand what I'm saying, Dejan? Referring to your questions before. Okay, so we make the third when Natalia speaking with him, and they want to say some love words and dialogues, but their selfishness, their egoism, their whatever, speaking about their fortunes and about some meters of ground, which is not good, and they don't, they sacrifice for this very thin subject. They sacrifice their love, their marriage, their future life. And after that, we have a fourth light designing, which is when the Lomov angriness going out of the house, and Natalia cry and say to his father to bring him back, and to make all this thing. And the fifth of them, it is when it finish, and finally we have marriage there. Well, this is the exercise. This is the exercise that you will make, of course, on the paper with descriptions like this. Well, if I make, the previous exercise that I make to the other friends here, it was very, very simple. It was not a text. If I remember well, it was one of a girl that came out of the opera, and somebody came in the dark and killed her, something like that. Ιωάννα, τα θυμάμαι καλά. Ιωάννα.
Είναι μάλλον κολλημένη
Είναι
εικόνα.
κολλημένη, Ναι.
Είναι κολλημένη εικόνα.
Okay.
Κύριε Τόμς, αυτά τα έχετε, είναι γραπτά αυτά τα exercises.
Yes, I wrote it and I sent it. I don't remember if it was in I don't remember if it was just an email or it was something else. I don't remember. I have to see in my files.
Yes, I said to help Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
Maybe all these very nice things you say.
Well, if I want to help the Mr. Jones, it is that I encourage you, John, to make whatever you want, just to try to do this, and to all the others, and make mistake. Mistake is very beautiful. Mistake is a knowledge. So make a mistake and make whatever you understand, make whatever you want, and we will correct, and we will discuss in details what you make. Diane, it is correct for you also, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I just had I understood everything you said. I just had a doubt about technically what's the real situation in the theater. Do you really always have, as a group of light, red, green, blue, amber, and white in one group, and then you are doing it from that angle, whatever combination you want for the particular shot, you know?
Look, above the stage of a theater, we have many projectors. We have 20, 30. In our theater, we have something about 90. And we decide before, because we have a specific play to make a performance on it, and we have in our mind how the actors move on the stage, what is happening here and there, and we construct and we put a red color, a red gel on the left, for example, and the blue one there. Why? And many other on the stage. Some of them are without a gel, without a color. Some of them are in an orange amber color because we want something warm. Or some of them, they have blue one because we have one scene, two scenes that it is in the night. Okay, we have in our mind So we put the projectors to that position we want and put the cells in front according to these scenes. Okay? Am I understandable till now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. When I have, for example, a love scene between Romeo and Juliet, and we will put it on stage with the actors on the right side of the stage. Okay, we will take care before, and we will put 1, 2, 3, 4, how many we want projectors above them, especially for this scene that the Romeo and Juliet see each other for the first time and fall in love for the first time. Okay, and it is night. Okay, it is night. If it is night, we will put some blue, and we will put gel here and there. But at the same time, probably the father of Juliet is from the other side of the stage, and he reads his paper. Okay, I just make whatever I want right now. And he is to the same time when Romeo and Juliet from here meet each other and say love words and love dialogues and things like that. The group that we have, it is the same. One white color from on the left, on the father of Juliet, and another blue from the other side where Romeo and Juliet they are together, because her father have a candle over him and read his paper. This is one group. It's not group all the blues, all the orange, all the red. It's a combination of 5, 6, 10, 20, I don't know, projectors, blue, red, orange, whatever we want in order to achieve the atmosphere of the each one of the scene that we have. Okay, this is the group. Do I answer to your question?
Yes.
So
Definitely.
before of this, we have the text. Before I decide anything, the producer, the director of the stage give me a text, me as a light designer, and I read it. And I decide nothing in the first time. I went to the rehearsal. I saw the rehearsal. I hear what the director says to the actors. If the scene is close, it's very sensitive, it's a love scene, or it's a fight scene, or whatever it is. And I decide before of them that I will put in this scene little blue, little orange, little thing, little. And I noted on the text that right now I will change the lighting, and from a daylight combination that I made before, I made now a night light. Okay? This is, well, the thing that I want to make. And this compares to my sensitivity and my fun and my imagination and everything. And I discuss after that with the stage director. And the stage director say, yes, that's good. I accept it. Do it. Or put also something, a floor projector in front of the father or in front of the Romeo and Juliet, because I want to give a mystery to the scene. Okay, I will put another. And we made all this discussion with all the other participants of the performance. Also the costume designer, also the stage designer, also the director, and everything. This is the procedure, more or less. So the combination that I ask you for the for the exercise that I gave you, it is to put down your sensitivity, your imagination, and say, okay, now we have a fight between Natalia and Lomov. So we will put a white color on the projector, and I will open these two, 1, 2, on the bench or on the stair or on the chair or on the door, whatever, because they are the persons. And after that, Natalia is alone and cry. So I will turn on one spotlight to the corner of the stage designing because she cries. And after that, Sibukov came inside and said to his daughter, what is happening? And we have another dialogue, another mood, another atmosphere, another group of lighting. So it is thing that you have to decide because you communicate with the text, with the emotions of the text, with the relationship of the text, with the conflict between the persons of the text. And you decide how will be the light design, each one of them.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. John, I'm not very satisfied if I answer to your question.
Actually, you have answered it when you were answering to Diane. I picked most of it. Now, my only question I would like to ask, is it okay if I use colored pencils to elaborate the type of light I'm using?
Yes, you can, of course.
Okay.
Color lightings, because I cannot hear you very well.
What I was saying, is it okay if I can use colored pencils to elaborate the color of the light I'm shedding on my characters?
Yes, I think you can.
Yes. Okay. Okay, as you said, it is
Well,
true
I will send you some things to help you more. But you do you know to work on Photoshop?
No, sir.
I'm speaking to all of you.
Me, I don't. I don't know how to use Photoshop yet.
Yeah. Well, I have in my mind to send you some projectors. Well, I mean the symbol of the projectors in order to put them on the light plot and to give a color to them with a color pencil or whatever.
I think that you have already sent some images.
You send me?
No, you have sent us some images of the projectors, I think.
I have sent you.
No, I think it was in the email of the assignment.
Oh, probably. I thought
that it was the plan that we need to work on, and some small images from the projectors, I think.
Okay.
You did, Professor.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Albert. Mr. Albert is trying to say something.
Yes, Albert. Yes, sorry. Yeah, tell me.
No, sorry, first and foremost, thank you very much for the clarification, because I feel now I understand the exercise better. I have
Yes.
read the text, but in the first, my understanding of scenes is I feel like the script is one scene, it's change of different moods, not the scenes. I don't know. It feels like for me it is just changing different moods, but it's like one complete scene. Then
Yes.
secondly, I feel in the first act, I feel Natalia's father, it's not clear when he exits. It mostly talks about when he comes back. I don't know if it's me who misread it, but I was looking for where he exits to go and call Natalia. It's not a little bit specific, just talked about, and then it comes back. Just talks about him coming back. Then the third is when you in the instructions you sent to send you a text of, I don't know if this is 1.5 F4. I'm not understanding the one, either it's 1.5 F4, what it means. I know F4, but the one, is it 1.5?
Oh, I'm not very sure that I understand you very well. It does not help me.
Yeah,
Καταλάβατε τίποτα
instruction.
εσείς?
No, Mr. Albert, can you repeat, please?
Well, one by one.
Okay.
One by one. What
Okay,
about
one by
the
one.
father of Natalia?
The father of Natalia in the first, I would say in the first act, it's not a little bit clear how he exits from the room to go, how he exits. It shows mostly when he comes back. Like that's what it talks about. If I read the script properly. Then the second is the exercise that you gave us. Here it says, send me a text of 1,5 F4. I understand the page F4, but the 1,5 is what I wanted to be clarified on. What is the 1,5?
1,5, what do you mean? One?
There's on instructions, on the page of instructions, on the text, on the exercise.
On the text, yes.
The way you say, send me a text 1,5 F4 page. So I understand the F4, but the 1,5 is what I don't understand. Is it a 1.5 or a 1,5?
1.5. 1.5. What is 1.5?
I think you can go on the instructions. I think it's the line 1, 2,
Instruction
3, 4.
In the text.
No, the instructions on what we're supposed to do, like
Yeah.
like from notary
Sorry. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment to open it. Just a moment. 1.5. Exercise workshop 1.5. After you read on the text, you will put the cue where the light will change with L1, L2, L3. Excuse me, just a moment. Give me a second, please. Share it. Okay. These 5, you mean here? 1.5.
No. On the instructions, after completing the text or the script, there are instructions. So on the instruction of where it says, send me a text of 1,5 A4 page about and above deadline. It's under instructions.
Albert,
τι πράγμα?
Τους λέτε κάπου στις οδηγίες τους λέτε να σας στείλουν ένα κείμενο 1,5 σειρά, μήπως τους λέτε τέτοιο πράγμα κάπου, έχει κάπου instructions.
Αυτό είναι το instructions που δείχνω εγώ αυτή τη στιγμή.
Nikos, it's in the second document. It's a one where there is a complete text of the play at the end of
the complete text of the play.
Yeah, another document
at the end.
Yeah, that one.
Just a moment. This one.
Yes.
Here,
Yes.
this is the play.
Yes.
Yeah. At the
Okay.
very end, on the instructions.
What instructions? Please stop me when you want.
Just go down.
Okay, I will.
Go down.
At
Yeah,
the end, at the end.
At the end.
It's written in red letters. You will see. Just go.
Α, κάτσε στο
Red letters.
στο τέλος.
I gave you red letters. There's no red. Send me a text one. However, Namsi, I4 page about the above deadline. Above the above. Just a moment, yes. Make a research about the era of Anton Chekhov, historical facts, the authority of the Tsar, and conditions in province where the play take place. Send me a text of 1.5 A4 page about the above. Yeah. Well, it is. Yeah. Okay, I understand now. It is a text that I encourage you to make a research about the era of Anton Chekhov, which is the era of the Tsar, where all these persons, Natalia and Lomov and Chibukov, they have their houses very far from the big cities. They have a very heavy winter. They don't have a communication between them in order to understand the atmosphere that happens that time. And just to write me a text of 1 or 1.5 text of A4 about the Tsar, about the Anton Chekhov, about that time, about the persons that they leave that time, and things like that. And this the material that you will base on it in order to make accordingly their houses, inside the house, outside the house, whatever. Search for image, not from videos in YouTube about Chekhov play in general, and not only from the proposal. It means that to see some images from other directors that make performances based on a Chekhov play in order to have a good inspiration about the proposal. According to all your research, what do you propose for stage designing in an Italian stage? Distance 9 to 8, not 11. I changed after that. 9 to 8 meters depth, 6 meter high. The theater has 2 trapdoors, and I gave you some other things that I make this. And the need of the action, deadline 10 over. Okay. You have first to specify the place with backdrops and legs. This is something that it's not concerns too many things. It is just from the total concept of the performance, and maybe it helps you or not. But anyway, what I ask from you, it's just a text with descriptions about that the conditions of that time, which is not like us. There is no electricity. There is no too many things. And they live very isolated because the winter of Russia is very heavy. And they have to close and isolate it in their houses for 8 months. Can you imagine that? So after one spring or summer, when the snow licked, and Lomov came there and wants Natalia, and Natalia wants them, and this is the comedy. Do you understand now?
Yes, I understand. My question was more of this 1.5, just so let's say a 1.5 page of A4, right?
Yes, just 1 page, 1.5, whatever you want. Yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you very much for the
Yeah.
clarification. And then in the total of the exercise, you gave us 12 lights, but you said we can add more if we want to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Okay,
gave you the minimum of the light design of the light equipment. Okay. But if you want to put more, I just give you the minimum in order to make it simple for you, but not to say for me, for example, just one light spot. Okay, it's nothing light spot. Okay, that's why I gave you some more.